Hi everyone, my name is Mounika, working as a assistant professor at Mlritm in the Department of Computer Science. Today we will discuss the topic Introduction to Operating System in the subject of Operating System. First of all, what is an operating system? An operating system is a software that acts as an interface between the user and the computer hardware. An operating system. It is an interface between the user and system hardware. Interface is nothing but it is a mediator between the user and system hardware. Operating system creates an environment where the user can run any programs or communicate with the software or applications. The operating system manages and controls the execution of application programs, software resources and computer hardware. Operating system, it can control the resources and it can control the execution of the all resources. Resources is nothing but CPU, memory, IO devices. These are all are controlled and managed by the operating system. Types of software. Software is nothing but it is a set of instructions or programs. So mainly we are having two types of softwares, system software and application software. First, system software. System software is the type of software which is the interface between application software and system. System software is used for operating computer hardware. System software are installed on the computer when operating system is installed. If we can use the system in effective manner with the help of the system software. Some examples of system softwares are operating system, compiler, assembler, device drivers, etc. Application software. Application software is the type of software which runs as per user requests. It runs on the platform which is provided by system software. The application software, if user develop an application, then it is called as a application software. Without system software, the application software will not work. So application software is used to perform some specific task. Application software are installed according to the user requirements. Some application softwares are word processor, web browser, media player, etc. This is the structure of the operating system. So operating system, it is an interface between the user of the computer and computer hardware. Computer system overview. Mainly the computer can be divided into 4 components. These components are hardware, operating system, application programs, users. Hardware, it is nothing but it is a basic computing resources that are available in the hardware. Those are CPU, memory and IO devices. Operating system. So operating system, it controls and coordinates the use of hardware among various applications and users. So we know already it is an interface between the user and system hardware. Application programs. It defines the ways in which the system resources are used to solve the computing problems of the users. So application program, this program will developed by the user. For example, word processors, compilers, web browsers, database systems, video games. These are the some examples of application programs. Users are nothing but peoples, machines, other computers. Goals of the operating system. Mainly we'll discuss 3 types of goals. Execute user programs, easy to use the computer, utilize computer hardware in effective manner. First, execute user program. The operating system provides an environment to execute the user programs. But the operating system cannot execute the programs. The programs will be executed by CPU only. Easy to use the computer. If we can use the computer in an effective manner with the help of the operating system. For example, if you want to print the file, in that situation, the operating system allocate the printer to the corresponding file. If you want to scan the file, then the operating system allocate the scanner to the particular file. Utilize computer hardware in effective manner. We are having different types of hardwares like CPU, memory, IO devices. These all devices we can use in effective manner with the help of the operating system. Functions of the operating system. Functions of the operating system are nothing but system components of the operating system. So mainly we are having process management, memory management, secondary memory management, file management, IO management. In that first, process management. What is process? Process means a program in execution. During the execution of a program is nothing but process. So when we can type the program will stores in hard disk, means we can save the program in hard disk. During the compilation time, the program will resides in hard disk. At the time of the execution, the program will transfer from hard disk to main memory, because the CPU can access only main memory. It cannot access the secondary memory. If the program is loaded into the main memory, then it is called as process. In process management, the operating system performs several activities. Those activities are create a process, suspend a process, resume the process, handle IPC. IPC is nothing but inter-process communication. One process can communicate with other process with the help of the inter-process communication. The communication will be there within the system or two different systems. Handle process synchronization, handle deadlocks. These all are activities will be handled by the operating system. Memory management. In process management, the operating system loads the program from hard disk to main memory during the execution. Once all those operations are over, it deallocates the memory. It means the operating system once again transfer the program from main memory to secondary memory. Why? Because the main memory size is very small, that it will be there in KBs. Once the execution is over, the operating system transfer the program from main memory to secondary memory. The operating system uses two approaches to allocate the memory. Those are contiguous memory allocation, non-contiguous memory allocation. Next one is secondary memory management. Mainly we are having three types of memories: main memory, secondary memory, cache memory. Main memory is nothing but RAM. It is a volatile memory. The content of the main memory will be lost when we can switch off the computer. So for that reason, for permanent store the data, we are using the secondary memory. Secondary memory is a non-volatile memory. When we can switch off the computer, the content of the secondary memory will not be lost. Example, hard disk. Operating system uses three approaches to store the data in secondary memory. Those are contiguous memory allocation, linked list allocation, indexed allocation. Next one is file management. File means collection of related information. It is nothing but it is a collection of data. It means it is a collection of lines. The line contains a collection of words. Each word contains a collection of characters. Each character contains a collection of bytes. Each byte contains a collection of bits. In collection of file management, the operating system performs several activities. Those are creating a file, deleting a file, creating a directory, deleting a directory. In this, we can perform number of operations like open, read, write, copy, append. These operations will be controlled by the operating system. Next, IO system management. IO system, it is nothing but input-output devices. Input devices are useful in order to provide information to the computer, whereas output devices are useful in order to display information of the computer. Every input and output device contains device driver files. Driver files are mediator between the operating system and I/O devices. Now we are discussing about the what is an operating system, types of softwares, components of the software, goals of the operating system, functions of the operating system. Thank you.